What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Catch Up with Cody podcast. I'm your host, as always, Cody. As you can see, different kind of setup. Added some jerseys and some more sports stuff in. So just kind of trying to change stuff up a little bit in the podcast room, seeing what works, what doesn't. So I really do like this setup. I actually kind of have it, sitting like this because I will be having somebody on in another episode. So just kind of recording 2 episodes at the same day. Definitely think that will help as far as editing and everything like that. But yeah, so I'm going to kind of lean more towards a sports podcast today, with a lot of the Detroit teams playing yesterday from when I recorded this, for all the sports, actually. I think it was everybody playing. Yeah, so I mean, big sports day for our Michigan fans, and yeah, so let's get into it. First, I wanted to talk about the Detroit Pistons. When I'm recording this episode, they're currently on a 12-game win streak. Honestly, they don't look like they're going to be losing a game for a while. I looked at their next couple days, schedules, and it doesn't look too bad. I know we have Indiana and Boston for sure. And I believe Miami was that third team coming up. I went this past Monday, and it was good. I was a little leery of how we were going to be going into this season, especially with injuries and everything. But they definitely exceeded expectation for where they're at. Currently, they are 13-2. Like I said, riding that 12-game win streak. So, what a team! I mean, the young guys are showing up. With these injuries happening, so they're definitely next man up mentality, as well as Jalen Duren is playing out of his mind. It's a contract year, so I kind of expected that, but I didn't expect the numbers that he's putting up. So we just keep going on this roll. We should be good. The only team I'm really concerned about us facing is obviously Oklahoma City Thunder. They are 16-1, I believe, last time I looked, and they're just on a tear, which makes sense. I mean, they're a young team. They just won the championship the year before. So, but yeah, I mean, other than them, I'm not really too worried about any other teams. So hopefully we can continue to win games. Ivy came back last night. Tobias came back last night, and it's like they didn't even miss a beat. Just the chemistry was there. Everybody, I think they're playing a 12-man rotation, so everybody's getting minutes. And, I mean, whether they're playing 1 minute or they're playing 40 minutes, I mean, everybody's doing what their role is on the team. And, like I said, I mean, it was next man up with those guys being out. And now it's next man up with Tobias and Jaden Ivey coming back. I hope Jaden can, fill in well with this team. I mean, he hasn't really played with these guys in 2 years. I mean, he played a little bit his first year and got hurt. And then even the second year, he didn't play very much because of that injury. So hopefully with him finally coming back, he can stay healthy and we can see how he fits in with this team. I was watching a podcast the other day with Cade and Kevin Durant. And Durant was talking about, what point guard would you like to play with and everything like that. And he said Jaden Ivey. They haven't really had any time together to kind of see how that would work, how they can blend together. So if they're definitely, if they're willing to take the time and make sure that they can, gel well together and hopefully win even more games, then that's even better. I was a little concerned if he would be on the trade block, with him being injured and us being able to find some other role players within the team, but if they can make it work, obviously, when they are on the court together, they're unstoppable. So I can only imagine where we can go from here. Definitely going to show up to some more Pistons games here in the future. It was funny, we went when they were on their 28th game losing streak, and I was like, oh man, this team's going nowhere. And then, kind of to see full circle that when we went on Monday, I believe that was their 10th straight win. So it's kind of cool seeing history both ways. I believe they said that 13 or 14 is the franchise record for the Pistons. Um, it's crazy. They haven't been like this well since I believe 2008. They said. They said that the times that they were that good back then, they won the championship. So every time we've gone on a streak like this, we've made it to the big game. So hopefully we can do that again. The East is pretty easy this year, so we got lucky with that. Um, but yeah, I think with that Pistons team, it's only up from here, and like I said, can't wait to see how it plays out. And JB Bickerstaff is really coaching up these guys. And I heard that Cleveland, and I don't know if this was just a rumor or whatever, but I heard Cleveland got rid of him because he disciplined the players too hard. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. Um, but I mean, Cleveland was good that year, so I don't know why they would get rid of him. And he won Coach of the Year, so it kind of confuses me there. But hey, we'll take it. And if these Pistons players are fine with the discipline and everything, and obviously they are, because I haven't heard any sources saying that they've been complaining about it, and obviously they're winning games. So just to see them happy, to see everybody smiling and everything. I mean, even on Monday, they looked like they were excited to play basketball. They were happy when they won, and they just played as a team. Nobody, even though some people, drop 25, 30 points, it's not just a one-man show out there. It's all 12 men on the team, and even the coaching staff. So excited to see where they go, and yeah, really excited the Pistons are finally on top. It's been a long time. I've had people be like, how are you still a Pistons fan, or when are they going to get good? And hey, I guess like people say, you just got to trust the process, and we've trusted it, and now we got to see where it goes for the end of the season here. Yeah, and while we're on the topic of Detroit teams, Red Wings are looking good. They're atop their division, and getting up there in the standings overall of the conference. So I haven't really paid attention too much to them, just obviously due to the Pistons being good and going on that streak. But I think the Detroit sports are back. I know the Lions are kind of in a rough situation right now. Hopefully they beat the Giants. I'll put that down below if we win or lose. Currently, I actually had to stop watching them because they were not playing very well. But yeah, it's just nice to see all the Detroit teams on top. Even with the Tigers, how they played last season. Like I said, Pistons are doing well. Wings are just up on top there too. Hopefully the Lions can kind of find their mojo again and come back there. So, but yeah, I'm just excited as a sports fan to see these teams finally be on top and consistently. I mean, the Lions for the last 4 years now have consistently been a top team. Pistons were, they went from worst to playoffs last year. We should have beat some of the teams in the playoffs, but that's all right. It was a young team, and that was their first time, so they just got to get that under their belt there, and we'll hopefully be able to come back this year and win some more playoff games. And then the Wings, I mean, they're a young team too, but they're getting the experience, and it's nice to see. I mean, even the other day I was watching, and there was a couple guys that they said are like 18, 19 years old, and I don't even know half the team anymore. I mean, even I saw that Larkin wasn't even starting the one night, and I'm like, wow. I mean, obviously Larkin's still good, but it just shows that like these young guys they're even better, and they're helping us win games. So overall, I think Detroit's coming back, and it's just a good thing to see, because this team, I mean, even when I went on Monday, there was a whole bunch of fans, and they said that fans are starting to travel now for the Pistons, which is awesome. I mean, we already got them traveling for the Lions, so now to get them traveling for the Pistons would be really cool. I would definitely like to be one of those fans. I'm debating. We know some people over in Milwaukee that I'm thinking about maybe finding a time to go over there, watch the game, hang out with them. That'd be pretty cool, or even just go down to Cleveland or something. It'll be fun. I've talked about going to Lions games with buddies and Jamie, just because, one, it's definitely cheaper to do an away game than it is a home game, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. And just to, kind of see a different arena. I've never really gone to a different sporting event arena. So that would be kind of cool. And I want to go see some more college games this year. I might go see. We're kind of close to Oakland, so I might go see them play. And I believe actually they're playing, or they did play Michigan probably about a month ago. And then even like for football, I know State's playing Nebraska at Ford Field, I believe, this weekend coming up after Thanksgiving. So it'd be kind of cool to go see some of those teams. I've never seen a college basketball game or a college football game, so I want to go see one of those pretty soon. But yeah, I mean, sports overall right now in the state of Michigan and in Detroit is really good. So it makes me happy because as a sports fan, I've been stuck watching losing season after losing season for way too long. So now that they're back up, it's fun to watch. So definitely going to come out with more games. And yeah. So just kind of wanted to do a sports podcast, just kind of a brief one. I know I've been doing, throwing some sports in there as well as doing the mental health stuff. So just wanted to do kind of a sports only podcast. Just, kind of a quick one. Just talk about the excitement and everything. So, and really just to show off the new podcast studio too. Like I said, who knows? It might even change the next episode that comes out. But just always kind of trying to do some new things. And yeah, I mean, I still enjoy it. And I think I'm going to start leaning a little bit more towards sports. Might really start diving into, looking up some stats and everything like that. I think that will definitely reach my expand my horizon of followers and stuff, with the mental health and the sports, which is kind of what I wanted it to be in the beginning. So, but yeah, definitely excited for that. And again, hopefully all of our sports teams, honestly, it would be really crazy. I think about it every once in a while that if all of our sports teams made the championship this year. I think basketball is probably our best option of making the championship. Yeah, I think the best option is going to be the Pistons winning the championship. But we'll see how that goes. So, but it'd be really cool to see all of them win the championship game. So we can only hope, and excited for how the season goes. Good luck to all the sports teams, and hopefully we can get some championships here. So thank you guys for catching up with Cody. I'm your host, as always, Cody. Peace.